How does a dog who finds rescue from physical and emotional abuse heal and become whole again? You're going to find out through Dolores's journey from experiencing trauma at a young age, progressing through her own healing process, and finding her way to her forever family. Hello, I'm Holly Starr. I'm an animal communicator and an energy therapist for pets. I worked with Dolores to help her go through her healing journey, and I would like to share that healing journey with all of you now. Dolores's healing journey is one of pure sweetness, as Dolores's willingness to overcome touches the hearts of everyone who helped her through this process. Her story starts on a fateful day when a good Samaritan came to Dolores's rescue and took her from her abuser, who had her chained up outside in the rain for about a week. This good Samaritan took Dolores and got in contact with Lucretia at Zeus and Mew's rescue. This rescue stepped in to help Dolores find healing. She was brought directly to the vet's office, and that is where her story of healing begins. When Dolores arrived at the vet's office, she was experiencing constant sneezing and her breathing was very loud.
Bless her, baby. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, goodness gracious.
After being thoroughly examined, it was found by Angela that a rubber band had been placed tightly around Dolores's snout. It had been slowly cutting into her skin, causing a sinus infection and holes in her nasal passages. Once the rubber band was removed and her spay was complete, Dolores got to spend some time at Angela's house to heal from surgery. This is where she started experiencing her very first steps in healing. She got to receive many, many hugs, freely walk on the grass, and relax with a chew toy. Angela made sure she felt loved and cared for finally. Around the same time, Lucretia had Dolores do an animal communication and energy therapy session with me. We were able to understand how Dolores was feeling physically in her nasal passages, and we were also able to receive some information on additional support that she needed on the physical side to start this healing process. I have already talked to her for a moment, and she was like, when I first connected with her, she was like, what? What is this? Who is this? So I introduced myself and I said, Lucretia, the woman who's taking care of you, I'm her friend and she wants you to talk. She wants you to talk to me about how you're feeling. And she was like, oh, that's the lady that's been starting to take my pain away. I was like, oh, yes, it is. And she will continue to do that. Okay, how's the tip of your nose? So the tip of her nose and then like the entrance into her nostrils, it's really tingly to her. Like it's very sensitive, even air coming in, it's very sensitive, and things tend to have a cooler sensation to her, which it adds to the sensitivity level that she's feeling. It's not pain right there. It's just a tickly, kind of agitated feeling. She feels that air leakage. It's like I have to work harder to get a full breath in. So she's talking about, I would also add in some stuff to help her esophagus stay healthy, because what she tries to do is she gets more mouth breathing going on than is normal. So it's just, there's dryness going on and stuff like that as well. And it like, is she making a noise like kind of thing, like almost like sleep apnea, kind of like so that
it sounds just like that.
Okay, so that's going to go into, we need to be able to keep her throat and her esophagus healthy through this as well. Once she was ready, Dolores got to join Lucretia and the other animals at Zuzumu's rescue.
Welcome home, girlfriend.
Zuzumu's rescue is a holistic Shih Tzu rescue based out of Houston, Texas. Lucretia and her husband, Tim, live with and care for all of the dogs and cats within that rescue. Lucretia views the rescue as a family, with each dog and cat having their own individual, unique life purpose and personality. Dolores was welcomed in as a family member day one. The team at Zuzumu's rescue assists the animals in their healing journeys on all levels, including spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, and energetics. They get to live in a loving, open, healthy environment that includes daily use of Young Living essential oils and products, balanced raw diets, and filtered water without contaminants. Within Dolores's animal communication session with me, she actually brought up an issue that Lucretia and her team were already addressing with the daily essential oils and other holistic treatment. Okay, so she's bringing up like bacteria infection. Did the vets have the vets taken care of that already?
So we have her on a pain balm with some copavia, but also
Okay.
added in the thieves to get rid of the infection.
In addition to these daily essentials to build health, Dolores also received regular treatments in the Aroma Dome with an essential oil called Raven to provide healing to her nasal passages. Doctors were not certain that her nasal passages would fully heal. However, with the assistance of the Aromadone and that essential oil, within 2 weeks of treatments, Dolores's nasal passages healed completely. Dolores also got to receive chiropractic care with Dr. Jackie for needed adjustments throughout her body. These treatments allowed Dolores to relax, and it also allowed her body to continue the healing process that Zuzumu had already started with her. During a chiropractic treatment, the physical body is adjusted and aligned, while the energetic system is also opened up, supported, and aligned. Lucretia also set Dolores up with an animal communication session with me. During that session, we were able to address certain past experiences that Dolores had and start those emotional releases connected to those experiences. During this process, Dolores started to heal emotionally and mentally from those traumas that she had experienced in the past. Yeah, it was pretty immediate. She says she comes into the house and she describes it as like a bubble of darkness, basically, that it just, she says, swallowed you up. The energetics, the spirituality
Okay.
within the house, it's just meh, just non-existent.
Okay.
The house as a whole is very dark. I'm asking her about traumas as we go through her body as well. This person, it looks like the left side of her head with her ear was stepped on at a certain point. Her back feels like she has been hit with some things. What she's reporting looks more like rolled up newspapers and stuff like that, that's traumatic and emotionally traumatic, but did not cause longer physical harm. And then she's also reporting that this person, it does look like a man.
We know it's a man, so it was a man that did it to her.
Would try to trip her legs as she was walking, just tormenting her. It looks like she has been strangled before. I'm going to go more into that. It feels like where the thumbs were, it caused bruising. So on right around there. So keep an eye on that esophagus. That might be partially why she's bringing up that it's causing issues like the air coming in. And because if it's already tender or has had past damage, then, that'll just add to everything. Sorry, it's just like one thing after another. She's reporting being picked up by her tail. I'm just going to take a minute and clear up my mind.
Just seeing your reaction, I'm so nervous.
She'll be okay. This guy that did this to her is evil. I don't even fully believe in evil, but if I did, he would be it. Okay, and Dolores, as we walk through things with you, know that you're safe, that from this point on in life, all of that is just in the past. It's experiences that we can release. And now love and safety. She has been through a lot. She's going to be okay though. Her age is going to work on her side. Her personality is working on her side. Like she's this absolutely feels like it's going to be okay.
She really sweet. You could tell that her heart is open. I mean, when Daddy came in yesterday, she just kind of laid at the edge of the bed, and as he was just rubbing her, her whole body just melted. And he said, I posted a video of it. He said she gonna be okay. He felt that she was gonna be okay. We could tell she'd been through stuff, but it's not like how an older one would be. Like they flinch when you go to. It's not like that at all. You could just tell she need to feel that she's loved by everyone.
She is. Yes, she's still very willing to flip the page, allow that to be in the past, and learn and experience love now, and just move forward. Hearing Dolores talk about her abuse from the past, it's a very hard thing to go through. And it's like that way many times when pets are talking about going through traumas, emotional traumas, physical traumas, all of it. It can be very hard to hear those things and to understand that this happened and this animal is now having to go through this. But what talking about it does for them is it helps them express it. They now feel like I've been heard, I am understood. They know what is going on. They know what happened. And that helps them release out those congested energies around that trauma, the emotions that are still held on to within the body associated with the trauma. All of those things are allowed to be released out now. Okay. And so that is why we make sure that we talk about these things and that we give each and every animal the opportunity to release those out. Dolores did a beautiful job of doing that. And once that was done, we move into the process of thinking about the present, thinking about the future, and looking at all the positivity and all the love that surrounds them now. And this is exactly what we did with Dolores. Other dogs are doing well for her. It's keeping her mind busy, and it's like she just shows herself like looking around, like, oh my gosh, here goes another one. Oh, there goes another one.
That's
And
her.
just enjoying it. It's allowing her to start to heal from these traumas because it's given her mind a positive thing to focus on and learn about. As Dolores continued to heal on all levels, she showed more and more of her personality, willingness to release trauma, and to overcome her past experiences. She wanted to become her true self, and this is exactly what she did. She showed Lucretia and Tim she knew how to be a family member who shows love, affection, and loyalty. She discovered her love for a good pup cup. She grew to adore the younger dogs, playing with them and checking on them any chance she got. She offered them guidance. She even showed her funny and creative side by using the butt smack as a form of correction for the younger pups. She loved to play and play and play with all the other dogs. She loved the toys that the rescue had available for them at all times. And she made sure to claim some of those toys as her own as well. Dolores even showed Lucretia and Tim that she adores playing with big dogs.
Now, I did remember the animal communicator saying in like her first read, when we found out the situation she came from, the guy that was abusing him, that there was another big dog there. So it was her and the bigger dog, I think was a pit bull, but they didn't, from what Holly said, like they didn't get to interact, but they were both in that house in those cages like that. And so she probably picked up empathy for whatever he was going through, because I heard that the man caught a case for hurting that dog too. So it's no telling what she saw in her little, she has such an empathetic heart. She probably felt compassion for the other dog. And she's still sweet as she want to be. Like it didn't change her little empathetic heart at all. She's so sweet and was so sweet with all of them. But Thor was her favorite one. She would love to go on the other side and play with Thor. Thor, 130 pounds.
Yeah, well, she likes the big dogs. She loves to play with them.
Once Dolores was fully healed, she was ready and excitedly nervous to find her forever home. Once her right person came along, Dolores got to do another animal communication session with me prior to her adoption day. We did this session to introduce the energies of her new human mommy, Lisa, and her new doggy sister, Pippa. We also addressed any concerns that Dolores had about her adoption and got her ready for her adoption day. Okay, so sweetie pie, do you know what's happening tomorrow? Do you understand that you are getting adopted? She does understand this. It is a really big mixture of excitement, a little bit of like anticipation and like anxious anticipation, that kind of stuff. It really feels like that anxiety part of it will settle down as very, very quickly. Just as soon as she gets settled in and just kind of is in it, it mostly just feels like how we feel when we are anticipating a big, a change and everything. So, but there is like this kind of giddiness in her as well. Okay. So, sweetie, the picture of this lady that I'm showing you right now, this is yeah, she's gonna show up tomorrow and she's your mommy. She's gonna be your mommy. I'm gonna send you a picture of Pippa. All right, so this is Pippa. She really wants Pippa to like her. This is all coming out of just a bit of insecurity from Dolores. She's like, well, what if she snarls at me? Okay. If that happens, that's okay, Dolores. That's okay. Because that's just Pippa's way of saying, I feel a little insecure and nervous too. And you guys just need to take a moment and just get to know each other. Because what I'm feeling from that point is that you'll work it out. You are your own individual and you are part of this forever family. And those two things can partner up and be very, very strong together. Because you are valued as your individual self and you are valued as a member of Lisa and Pippa and your forever family. Okay. And I feel your heart just expanding with all of this, sweetie. Okay, sweetie. And as you go through this transition, your mommy, Lisa, wants you to completely know that you are absolutely safe. You are going to your forever home. Safety, love, reassurance, companionship, all of those good, healthy, positive things in life. That's what you're going to. That is your forever home. Yes. And she's like, continued medical care? Yes, absolutely. She will give you anything that you need, anything that you want. Okay, so that you can continue to thrive in life, sweetie. You've gone through this healing process with Lucretia at the rescue, and you are ready. You are ready to move on into your forever home. I'm so happy for you, sweetheart. So embrace your mommy's love, embrace the safety that she offers you. She's so open to this, you guys. It's absolutely beautiful. So cool. Yeah, she's just showing me her heart, like, bah, like I am just so open. I'm ready. I can accept this. It really this just feels positive, you guys. It really feels good. I'm super excited for all of you. Um, and Dolores has come such a ways. Lucretia, I swear. Oh, she was ready to heal. She was just ready. And you guys did that for her. And now she gets to go off into the next phase in life and leave all of that crap from the past behind because you've healed it. And now just go off to where she's supposed to be in a loving forever home. This is what rescue is all about. It's just love. It's just beauty. It's acceptance. It's, yes, you experience this, but let's move you forward. Sorry, I'm like going on this thing, but she was through so much. And Lucretia, I know that you know all this. You need to hear it and feel it, because this is what it's just all about. And I just appreciate it so much that you put your heart, your soul, your body, your mind, you put your everything into these babies. And now look at her. Tomorrow she gets to go off into the sunset with her forever family, feeling like this. And it's just incredible, the change that has taken place. It's insane. And I love it. I love it. This energy that I'm feeling, it's gonna like let me soar for the rest of the day for sure. After the session, Lucretia was able to help Dolores prepare for her adoption in her own special way that Dolores had asked for. The day of her adoption, Dolores felt those nerves mixed with excitement again, and Lucretia was able to talk her through it.
So Dolores is getting ready for her mom to pick her up. And she was saying, she's like, what if they don't like me? And I keep telling her that they are going to absolutely, your mom already loves you, right? And I was telling her that, remember Holly? Yeah, remember Holly? You talked to Holly and she introduced you to your mom and your sister? You can call Holly at any time and say, Holly, can you help me talk to my mom? Okay? Holly is always there. You just say, Holly, it's me, Dolores. I want to talk to you. And Holly will help you communicate to your mom, whatever it is. But you are going to be just fine. You don't have to be nervous. They are going to love you. It's Dolores. You the cutest girl in the world. You smell good and you're pretty, right? You're going to have such a great life. There you go. Release all that anxiety and just relax and have fun. You got a beautiful life ahead of you. It's going to be nice and quiet at your house. You and your sister, y'all get to travel with mom. Your mom is so beautiful. Remember you said you love her eyes? Yeah, that's the mom you're going to. She's coming to get you. Just remember what you talked to Holly about. And you and Pippa going to have a great life. Okay? Yeah, I knew you would understand, boo. Yeah. It's okay. You're going to be just fine. You got Holly's phone number on your heart. Yeah, you can call her anytime. Just say, Holly, it's me, Dolores. Yeah. I told you could be okay. It's time to get excited. Yeah. It's Mama's girlfriend. Yeah, Mama. You ready? Is they coming now? Let's go play with your sisters and them before you leave. Yeah. Just call Holly.
After Dolores got to have her final discussion with Lucretia the day of her adoption, Lisa and Pippa showed up to meet Dolores. And what happened afterwards is just magnificent. They were able to do their meet and greet without any issues and simply move forward in life together. This is what the healing process that Dolores went through at Zoos and Mews allowed her to do with her future. allowed her to heal physically and emotionally, and then get ready and be able to accept her new forever home. And here is the result of all of that put together.
Hey, come here.
Oh,
You're a tall girl. You're a tall girl. Yes.
she finally made it. She was just sitting there looking at the door at one point. I was like, "Is she coming?"
Oh, baby, it took a long time, didn't it? It took a long time to get here.
Oh, I was waiting for you, Mama. Holly gonna be so happy to see that.
Hi. Oh, goodness, does that feel good? Oh, it is hot out here.
It
isn't
is
sweetie?
so hot out here.
Oh, I love your colors. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You have long legs. We thought she looked kind of like a Pepper with her dark sprinkling peppery look.
I love Pepper, and I love the fact that you still call her Dolores too, but Pepper just seemed like a more spicy kind of name for her. Like it fits her little personality so well.
You know, once she knew I would never hurt her and that I was kind and, you know, I wouldn't hit her or that it was just a safe place.
Yeah.
She's just comfortable.
And Holly translated that to her because that was the one thing that you said you wanted her to know was that you wouldn't hurt her and you would love her for the rest of her life. And I that was part of Holly's communication with her, is to let her know that. And I think she really knew that from when she looked in your eyes. She felt like you had those eyes that were comforting to her.
And I talked to her all the way home, you know, kind of based on that, you know.
Like
I
Holly
told her-
said, yeah.
I told her about our house and I told her that Pippa could be a little grouchy at times, but that I thought they would be friends. And her one thing is she doesn't like other dogs. I call it getting in her grill.
Yeah, all up in her
Close
face.
to her. And Pepper had to learn that. And I just let her teach her that she does not like people in her face.
Yeah.
And now she doesn't do it.
She got it. Oh my God, that's so good to hear that they've set their like boundaries on what they
Yes.
like, don't like, and they seem to is cohesive. They working together on that.
And I love that they taught each other stuff, you know, like she learned how to use the doggy door from watching my original dog. And, you know, and my Pippa has learned to chew on a bone. You know, I think that the other one, which was also a rescue, hadn't learned how to play or chew with a bone or stuff. And she's seeing Pepper doing it, and now she's doing it. So I love that. They're both really cute, but they're so different. Like the first one I had is real petite, and she's like a princess through and through, like a queen. She's got to have soft and all this stuff. And Pepper is like a bull in a china closet. When she comes through the doggy door, it sounds like she's tearing it up.
Dolores, now Pepper, even still has some big dogs to play with and enjoy in life.
Right in the middle of them, and she is not intimidated at all.
Oh, yeah, she just loves this.
She must have really done a lot of healing because she doesn't seem scarred at all.
From abused and neglected to landing in a wonderful rescue, providing holistic treatments and complete healing, mind, body, and soul. Dolores, now Pepper, has found herself her forever family. And she's in a loving, caring, comfortable life for the rest of her life. Dolores will be spending her days playing, taking naps, loving on her doggy sister, her mommy, and all of her doggy cousins for the rest of her life. I want to thank Zoos and Mews Rescue and every single person on that team who helped Dolores come through her full healing process, come out on the other end of it, and be able to accept the love that was present in her life and accept the future filled with love, filled with nurturing, and filled with care from her forever family. This is what it's all about. Taking care of these sweethearts, bringing them through the healing process and seeing them through to the end so that they can find peace, they can find love, however that looks for them as an individual. I am so proud of Dolores for going through this process and coming out on this other end, being able to embrace her life as Pepper and her forever family. Again, thank you everybody who went into this transformation for Dolores, for Pepper. I love you all.